Alright, hello once again, YouTubers. So sorry for the abrupt cutoff on last episode, although last time, so what happened was I was going to look up the shrine, and then I ended up playing a little more of the level, and I went back to town, but things got messed up in the recording, and I never saved in the game, and the Diablo application was hanging, so then I had to force quit it and then restart it, and then I lost all the progress back to here. So we're playing this part again. But anyway, so we were going to look at the spiritual shrine, and so in the shrine list that I have, so the effect is it fills your inventory with gold. So what you want to do is basically empty your backpack completely, and you'll get the most benefit out of it. You can keep your equipment on, but all this stuff you can throw down. Let's see. Okay. Head over here. Oh, and here's some stairs up to town. So, every section of the dungeon, the levels 1 through 4 in the dungeon, levels 5 through 8 in the catacombs, levels 9 through 12 in the caves, and levels 13 through 16, they all have a entrance back to town. You know, a shortcut. No auto map. I'm still doing that. But anyway, those shortcuts are another way to get back to town besides town portals. But they only appear on those specific levels. Otherwise, town portal is going to be your friend in all the other cases.
What ails you, my friend?
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Cape of the Sky, +2 to all. I mean, that's an okay modifier, but the armor stinks.
Whoa, what can I do for you? Whoa, what can I do for you?
Yeah, Staff of Town Portal. So, I was going to demonstrate using staves, but it's pretty much like using any other magic item. The only catch is, to have access to the spell, you have to have the staff actually equipped. So, if I have the staff on, so you'll notice, in addition to the Scroll of Town Portal that I have over here, now I also have access to the staff version of it over here. They're both basically level 1 versions of the spell, but the scroll is in a form where it takes up, a small space, but you can only use it once. And then the staff is, takes up a lot more space, but it also has charges on it, and as long as you keep recharging the staff, you can use it indefinitely. So, staves can be useful to anyone. Sorcerers are generally going to get the most use out of them, because they're less likely to want other weapons equipped, but even the other classes might, want to equip a Holy Bolt staff when you're fighting, King Leoric or something like that. So, yeah, staves are nice. Your magic spells, like your actual spells, are going to be in blue when you're... I mean, it's not going to show it right now because we're in town, but your spells will be in blue, your scrolls will be in red, and then a staff would be in orange, and the skill would be colored gold. So, but you can take my word for it. That's how staves work. Oh yeah, the Book of Telekinesis. Yeah, we've already got level 1 telekinesis, and as I mentioned before, you don't really need more than one level of that spell. You know, for other spells like attack spells, ones that you'd be more likely to cast a lot, it's more important to have higher levels. Higher levels translate to more damage and less mana cost. I mean, in the case of telekinesis, it would translate to less mana cost, but honestly, I think this book is more valuable to sell.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Oh yeah, I got that Flame Wave scroll too. I'm holding on to that for the right moment. And the Infravision. I have a spot in mind for that Infravision scroll. You'll see it not too long from now. Yeah, book of, okay, it was 600 gold. That's a decent amount. And the Staff of Town Portal is 107. Okay, do we have anything else? No. Right, and we repaired our stuff. Okay, Town Portal. I mean, it can be nice to lug around extra potions, but it also can slow you down because then you're having to move items around in your backpack and you have less space to take stuff back to town. I'm actually going to throw the healing down, I think, and the full mana potion. Hold on to a couple of mana potions. There, I think that's better. Do I have any quests right now? Oh, that's right, Garbod the Weak. Yeah, we left him back on level 4. Last time we talked to him, he gave us a magic shield, actually. So we might want to go back to him. Actually, why don't we do that now? Go back and talk to him real quick. Well, maybe not real quick because it's going to involve a little bit of footwork to get there. But hold that thought. We completed the Magic Rock quest, and I was telling you about the quest groups before. Like I said, there's 5 groups of quests in the game, so not to give spoilers on advanced ones, I'll tell you about the ones we've done already. So in Group 1, there's King Leoric's Curse, or Poison Water, and like I was telling you about quest groupings, so the game will randomly select one quest from each group to not include, but it will include all the others. So that first group only had 2 quests, and we got King Leoric's Curse was not included, and we ended up getting Poison Water. In Group 2, there are 3 quests, the Butcher, Ogden's Sign, and Garbod the Weak. So we saw the Butcher, we dealt with him, and we have Garbod the Weak right now, and so therefore the game excluded Ogden's Sign. So, just a little insight on how the quests work there. I'll try to remember to save my game a little more, just in case if there are technical troubles. Man, this feels really familiar. Standing at a door and just completely destroying a pack of hidden. Okay, yeah, this is the spiritual shrine, and we have a lot less stuff in our inventory. And when I mean everything, you want to get rid of everything. Even the gold that you have already. Save your game. Riches abound when least expected. And oh look, we have lots of money. Lots of little itty bitty amounts that we have to consolidate. Which is a little irritating, but I believe the amounts are scaled to your level, so it tends to be a decent amount of money. Oh man, that was so much work, but now we have 795 more gold pieces, so that was totally worth it, don't you think? And we're well on our way to our next pile of gold to leave in town. Provision. Flame wave. Firewall. Firewall. Town portal. Let's check our spells here. Okay, that's what I want. If there's a situation that I think calls for Flame Wave, I will switch to it manually. Because we've been doing okay so far with what we have in terms of the bows and spells. Oh, okay. Here's our first goat shrine. So basically goat shrines are just a random shrine. You have no idea what it's going to be before you click on it, so like other shrines you want to save your game, and then based on the message it gives you, if you have a list like I do, you can deduce which shrine it was that you got, and sometimes the effects are obvious anyway. But because it's a goat shrine, goat shrines are pretty much always guarded by goat men. So I anticipate a few goat archers in this room. Oh look. Looks like I've played this game before. Okay, they weren't too tough. Okay, save the game again, and we'll see what it does. The Sword of Justice is swift and sharp. So I think that affects weapon damage. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. So the ordinary shrine would be called a weird shrine. So it adds +1 to all weapons max damage. And when they say all weapons, they don't just mean the one that you're carrying. They also mean any weapons in your inventory. So if we had known that was going to be a weird shrine, we could have prepared for that one by filling up our inventory with weapons we want to enhance. But you'll notice our steel bow, at least, is, instead of being 2 to 5, is now 2 to 6. So I'll take that. So, oh, there's one more door left. But otherwise, we're good on this level. Oh, come on. No, don't run by me. I don't want to get surrounded. All three of them did that. Very easily distracted. And a pointless room. Okay, level 5 is officially complete. So there's the stairs to level 6. Oh yeah, kind of another reason I ended the episode last episode early. It was kind of running long anyway, so in the future I'm gonna try and keep the episodes somewhere between 45 minutes and 75 minutes, which is what we've been doing. There are a couple on the long side, but maybe I can get them around an hour. See, now we're back on level 4. And look, Garbod's still here.
Nothing yet. Almost done. Very powerful, very strong. Live, live, no pain, and promise I keep.
Okay. Although, actually, you can kind of hurry this up by just getting out of sight of him, and then going back, because I don't want to have to come back to this level over and over.
This too good for you. Very powerful. You want, you take.
Aww.
I'm not impressed.
No, and neither am I. And we can't even, well, we could use a flail perhaps, but we're probably not going to. So, yeah, that was Garbod, and now the quest is done. I don't know if you hold off on that quest if he gives you better items that are scaled to your level, or if it's only level 4 worth. Or scaled to level 4, I should say. Alright, down to level 6. And when you enter a new level, it can be wise to just stand still for a few moments and see if anything runs and attacks you immediately. Or if you have another variant of the hidden, sometimes there will be dudes materializing, or turning visible, I should say. Okay, looks like we've got some horrors. Oh, familiars. So that's another flavor of bat. And this one, instead of a charge attack like the Glooms, they actually have a lightning attack. It's the first lightning attack that we've faced. So now our resist lightning will start mattering. And basically resistances are just straight up damage reduction. So if a monster does, like, just for the sake of argument, if a monster does 10 lightning damage and you have resist lightning 10%, you'll take 9 damage instead. Oh, I think that's a good one. I do believe. Magical. Yeah, that's the one that casts Mana Shield on the player. So that's an excellent shrine for Rogue and Sorcerer anyway, and the Warrior doesn't really care as much, but, the Warrior could use it still. Oh, Overlords! We haven't seen any of these guys yet either. Overlords are slow and stupid, but they're also very strong. And a scroll of Flash. It's the first time we've seen Flash. So Flash, I've kind of disregarded in the past. It's basically it's at least intended to be a powerful close range spell, and basically it will only strike monsters within 1 square of you, but it's supposed to do a lot of damage. But it seems like a lot of monsters are resistant to it or immune to it. Maybe I just have to test it more. I'm not sure. I'm also not sure whether the damage counts as magical damage or lightning damage. So, yeah. Yep. So that's what it looks like when you've got Mana Shield on. While the spirit is vigilant, the body thrives. So now our mana will effectively function as hit points until we run out of mana. So if we can refill our mana before it runs out, we can keep the spell active. Although the spell always dissipates in between levels. Okay, more familiars. But because they don't have that charge attack, they're a lot easier to snipe from range. Well, not too bad so far. Overlords and familiars. Huh, what's this? Mythical Book.
Beyond the Hall of Heroes lies the Chamber of Bone. Eternal death awaits any who would seek to steal the treasures secured within this room. So speaks the Lord of Terror, and so it is written.
That's a little creepy. Chamber of Bone, huh? And flesh clans. But they're not archers, though. Yeah, at least for now, our archery seems quite effective. Hey, another potion of full rejuve. I'll grab that. Kind of slowly approaching the corner here, because I thought this was a hallway. Apparently not. That irritating tendency of the melee guys to spiral in on you makes it difficult to land shots sometimes. Okay, and we have a doorway. Gonna refill my mana and get firewall ready just in case. Ooh, to the Chamber of Bone. So actually this little box here is closed until you read that Mythical Book, and then you can access the Chamber of Bone. Although actually, I'm kind of curious to hear what the townspeople have to say about it. So I'm going to do more of the level first. Well, that may have been a somewhat pointless firewall, because most of them are gone already. And I do believe our own firewalls hurt us, so you don't want to walk into it. And again, because we've been doing okay with the life that we have, we don't need strength for anything currently. I anticipate raising strength a little more, you know, by the end of the game, but at least for now, we still don't need it. So again, it's between magic and dexterity. And we're landing hits and we're doing plenty of damage. So I think magic, actually. All 5 into magic. Save again. Oh, more overlords. Yeah, when I have a choice between doors and open areas, I generally tend to prefer to go to the open areas first. Okay, that wasn't too bad. And nothing in there. There's a little room here filled with overlords. Oops. That bone gnasher kind of sneaked up on me. Oh well. We're still doing okay. Ooh, a bookcase. Small shield. Again, when you round corners like this, and ones that open up into rooms over there, you want to be very careful who you're waking up. There was one time that I found a unique sword in a barrel, you know, as a random drop from a barrel. That was the craziest thing I've found in a barrel. I think it was the one called Lightsaber. You know, they were making a, you know, obviously someone on the dev team really liked Star Wars. Ooh, identify. Well, we've got that flail that Garbod dropped. Flail to sky, +1 to all. It's okay. You know, just because it's fun. Book of Inferno. We could use that, but I don't think it's an effective use of resources. I'm gonna sell that one. I have a feeling this room is going to be full of enemies. So, yeah, we're out of fireball scrolls, so I'll switch over to the actual spell. I don't know, maybe I could demonstrate flash too. don't know if that even did anything to him.
Now where would I put this?
Still more bone gnashers. Oh, that's right, we already stole the book. And I'm pretty sure the bone gnashers weren't using it. I'm actually going to put the potion of full rejuvenation on her belt. I think it's worthwhile to have one. It's nice to have one on your belt if like shit really hits the fan. You know, your mana shield runs out, your health runs out. You can hit one and you're instantly restored in life and mana.
Now where would I put this?
I don't know. There. Ooh, chain lightning. Actually, I think that we've seen this before. Actual regular lightning. So basically, regular lightning does exactly what you would expect. It creates a line of lightning. And chain lightning, I think the name is misleading. Because like in Diablo 2, there's chain lightning, and it does more what you would expect it to do, where you cast it on one guy and then it bounces to another guy and then another, you know. But this chain lightning, it's basically, it's not that, it's basically multiple streams of lightning that are automatically aimed. I mean, it's pretty powerful. But
I can't carry anymore.
yeah, the name is misleading. Short bow. Yeah, we're really running out of room. Let's go back to town. Oh yeah, and then the mana shield is gone now. But, you know, whatever. We can live with that. I'm curious what they have to say about the Chamber of Bone.
Greetings, good master. Welcome to the Tavern of the Rising Sun. I am afraid that I don't know anything about that, good master. Cain has many books that may be of some help. Pepin is a good man, and certainly the most generous in the village. He's always attending to the needs of others, but trouble of some sort or another does seem to follow him wherever he goes.
We don't need healing, but I want to talk to Pepin.
What ails you, my friend? This sounds like a very dangerous place. If you venture there, please take great care.
Well, thanks, Pepin. I was just gonna run in there and, you know, throw caution to the wind, but now that you've talked to me, I've learned the error of my ways, so thank you.
Ogden's barmaid is a sweet girl. Her grandmother is quite ill and suffers from delusions. She claims that they are visions, but I have no proof of that one way or the other.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen. A book that speaks of a chamber of human bones? Well, a chamber of bone is mentioned in certain archaic writings that I studied in the libraries of the East. These tomes inferred that when the lords of the underworld desired to protect great treasures, They would create domains where those who died in the attempt to steal that treasure would be forever bound to defend it. A twisted, but strangely fitting end.
I guess, if you say.
The witch, Adria, is an anomaly here in Tristram. She arrived shortly after the cathedral was desecrated, while most everyone else was fleeing. She had a small hut constructed at the edge of town, seemingly overnight, and has access to many strange and arcane artifacts and tomes of knowledge that even I have never seen before.
Yeah, maybe we've heard that one already. I'm not sure. Wonder what our friend Farnham has to say.
Can't a fellow drink in peace? Okay, so listen. There's this chamber of wood, see? And his wife, her, tells the tree, because you gotta wait. Then I says that might work against him, but if you think I'm gonna pay for this, yeah.
I didn't remember that one at all. That's pretty good.
Word is a kid with more.
Yeah, we heard that one before. Too funny.
Well, what can I do for you?
Sell the hunter's bow, skull cap, and the morning star, and the flail of the sky, and the axe. What do you know about the Chamber of Bone, Griswold?
Know nothing of this place. But you may try asking Kane. He talks about many things, and we're not surprised maybe he had some answers to your question. The axe? Aye, that's a good weapon. Balanced against any foe. Look how it cleaves the air. And then, imagine a nice fat demon head in its path. Keep in mind, however, that it is slow to swing. But talk about dealing a heavy blow!
So Griswold is giving us a hint about the weapon balance. Basically, axes, like he said, will be balanced weapons against many different kinds of enemies, and they do a lot of damage, but they're slow. So there's the trade-off between having more damage versus having better AC because you have a shield, and also you can attack faster with other weapons.
Good day. How may I serve you? I am afraid that I haven't heard anything about that. Perhaps Kane the storyteller could be of some help. Kane has been the storyteller of Tristram for as long as I can remember. He knows so much and can tell you just about anything, about almost everything.
That was rather apropos. Oops. Yeah, still got that Book of Inferno to sell. Now I've got that Disco Inferno song in my head.
Psst, over here. A vast and mysterious treasure, you say? Maybe I could be interested in picking up a few things from you. Or better yet, don't you need some rare and expensive supplies to get you through this ordeal?
Yep, always the businessman.
Not everyone in Tristram has a
business
use or a market for everything you'll find in the labyrinth. Not even me, as hard as that is to believe. Sometimes only you will be able to find a purpose for some things.
That was rather insightful, actually. Holy balls. Crystal Cloak of the Wolf. Resist magic plus 49%. And hit points plus 31. 24,000 gold. Oh, man. I don't think it's worth buying. I don't know if that would ever be worth buying. Jeez Louise. I mean, it's nice, but it's not that nice. So we just gotta go talk to Adria.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
I'm just gonna sell the scroll chain lightning. And the book. What does she have? Hey, she's got a scroll of Mana Shield. Book of Holy Bolts. Holy Bolt's a good spell. And if we weren't playing the rogue, I would probably buy it. Even warriors get good use out of Holy Bolt because if they're not using a bow, they're using melee equipment. Having some ranged attack spells can be handy as a warrior. But yeah, that scroll of Mana Shield, let's buy that. Oh yeah, and we have another pile of gold to drop in town. We're getting rich. We're richer, anyway. Oh, and those scrolls, you know what? We can use those scrolls now, I do believe, because we have 34 magic. Those required 33. Yeah. So now, drop that. Pick up a couple more mana potions. Drop the full healings. And it's so messy over here. Okay. I'll keep healing on F5. Actually, telekinesis, the way you generally use it, you're not going to be in fights while you're using that. I think technically you could use it to knock monsters back, but that's not terribly useful because it doesn't do very much damage, and while you're knocking one monster back, the rest of his buddies are attacking you. So you use it to steal items like I've shown you a couple times, or you use it to open doors from far away. But yeah, we don't need that on a hotkey. F5. F6. Yeah, let's do Firewall on F6. And I like to keep Town Portal on F8. And I think I often did Stone Curse on F7. So let's do that. Stone Curse is excellent against unique monsters that are giving you too much trouble, because Stonework will work on anybody in the game except for Diablo himself. It's that powerful. Okay. Back down. It's the first time we've seen a composite bow. Bunch of horror archers. But they weren't too much of a problem. Where is it? Spiked club. It's magical. Yeah, we might have seen spiked clubs before, but yeah, that composite bow has got better minimum damage than the steel bow by 1 point. However, I think the plus 12% to hit will tend to outweigh that. Being able to do damage in the first place is more valuable. If it did a lot more damage, you know, then that would change the equation, but with only 1 more point on the minimum, I don't see that skewing the balance very much. Okay, well, let's go to the Chamber of Bone now, since it's here. Alright, save our game, and I'm gonna activate Mana's Shield. Oops. The map just says Bone Chamber. Scroll phasing. That does not impress me. So the unseen are like the hidden, but just more powerful, basically. And they get closer to you before they reveal themselves. Okay, we haven't seen Horde and Demons yet. We'll check the other side. Anybody? And as you can see, the thing about Horde and Demons is that they try to ram you, but they do it from long range at first. So and they make that yell, so you generally see it coming. However, the higher level versions will charge from a shorter range, so you have less time to react. A skull lever. That actually opens a door on the opposite side. Ouch. Yeah, see? But Mana Shield helped. And that one was content to just stand still, so I'm okay with that. Refill our belts. Whoops. Yeah, sneak attack. Jerks. So yeah, that that lever that I pulled on the opposite side there opened the door to this room. So, treasure. Whoa! Unique shield.
I have no room.
What if that's storm shield? I don't have an identify, I don't think. Yeah, we found a unique shield and a unique staff. Even seems like even getting one unique item that's not a quest reward is kind of cool. So getting two is pretty nifty. And then yeah, that door opened up over there when we pulled the lever here. Probably more monsters in here. Full helm, flail, and a saber, or a sabery, a magic sabery. Ordinarily, I would return to town with all this magic stuff, but because I know the rest of the level is just that large room, and I don't want to dispel the mana shield, I'm gonna just keep going. So, I was keeping that scroll of infravision, so now I'll show you infravision. This is an excellent place to show you. So, okay, we see the main chamber on the other side of this door. So, let's take a peek. It is full of skeletons. So, Chamber of Bone. It's kind of a fitting name. Use a firewall to speed it up a little. Whoops. That was a bad cast of it. I didn't mean to cast it at that angle, but whatever. It's still getting quite a few monsters. Okay. So I think that was most of the skeletons, but there might be some unseens that are still unseen. Bad joke. But yeah, so much stuff drops right there.
I have no room.
Starts spreading out in different directions. Okay, yeah, that's not important. The gold, I will take.
I can't carry anymore.
Magic rags. Just a plain cap. But yeah, Chamber of Bone is excellent for finding magic items. No doubt about that. No bones about it. And you're probably like, yeah, that was a terrible pun. But it was so appropriate. I think I'm going to name the episode that. And you just have to deal with it. Let's do dexterity this time. We raised our to hit and our damage, our range damage. And again, you don't have to see those guys to be able to fight them. If you can guess where they are, or... Ow. Jerk. Actually, his charge didn't do that much damage. Ancient Tome. Ow. Honestly, his headbutt did more damage than his charge. Headbutt? More like butt head. Okay, well, we got that done. That wasn't too bad. So what's this ancient tome all about? Ancient knowledge, ancient arcane knowledge gained, I think is what it said. And what that means, it actually gave us the Guardian spell. Guardian's kind of mana intensive, but the cool thing about it is that it generates that three-headed, you know, magical hydra or dragon that spits fire at nearby enemies. So you can lay a couple down while you start, you know, running around, and you can let them, you know, shoot fire bolts at things while you're dodging. So it's an excellent offensive and defensive spell. We'll probably need more books to, you know, get it down to a mana cost that's more reasonable. Because actually, when we read that book, the game automatically cast it, which is a little kind of annoying. But actually, it doesn't really matter anyway because we finished the level. We just have a bunch of magic items to cart back to town. I believe there were magic rags in here. Yeah, and then there were 3 more items in that other room. Yep, so that cleared the quest out of our log there. So you got to see Mana Shield and Infravision in action that time.
What ails you, my friend?
Oh, yeah, we don't need healing.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Gold Sword of Radiance. Yeah, that chance to hit is excellent. Warriors would be quite happy with that. Because as it turns out, warriors need a lot of to-hit percentage too, you know, to get hits with their weapons. But the problem is that warriors kind of have a low dexterity cap, and you know they get capped out at 60 dexterity. So then they have to have lots of items that add to dexterity or to-hit percentage to get enough to hit, you know, for the late game. Warriors are quite dependent on magic items, and while they power through the early game, they get significantly harder to play in the end game. So yeah, I'm not so thrilled about the light radius, but I mean that's still an excellent sword. Oh, okay, the shield is Holy Defender. I don't remember that one. Club of the Bear, whatever. Flail of Radiance, plus 40% light radius. Sell that. Let's look at the shield. Armor class 15, so that's a pretty high armor class for a shield at this level. Minus 2 damage from enemies. So that's pretty nice. Resist fire 20%, that's excellent. High durability. Yeah, it's got 96 points of durability, and the most amazing thing about it is that it has fast block on it. So warriors get fast block automatically for being warriors. The other classes do not, however. So a rogue could actually make good use of this shield. I'm kind of curious now. I almost want to play around with it a little bit. You know, get a melee weapon and just start playing. Maybe the flail or something. Or the gold sword. It requires 35 strength, and the shield requires 40. So we would need 10 more points into strength to play around with those. By the time we had enough, monsters would be getting too powerful probably to really get use out of those, so I'm just going to sell them. It was really cool to find them, though.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Oh, that's right, that ring. I guess we do have the Ring of Might and the Crimson Cap of Might. If we equipped those as well, we could use them. So just for this episode, I'm going to do
I have no room.
just for fun.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
The gold sword. I'm gonna hold on to that, and the Holy Defender. Ordinarily, like I said, the rogue's block would not be that fast, but with a unique shield that has fast block on it, they're not spending so much time getting blocks in. Oh, I repaired it. Whatever. That's okay. But yes, just for this level. I mean, we still haven't found a better skull cap. Honestly, the further we go, the more fire resistance is going to be helpful. And the +9 to strength, yeah, that gets us there almost anyway. What's our strength? 41? Why is it 41? Oh, that's right, because the +2 here. So actually, we don't need to equip the Ring of Might at all. Just the helmet. So that's actually reasonable. Losing 1 armor to get more fire resist and more strength. Interesting. I'm gonna keep the bow in our inventory though. Yeah, when rogues equip swords, it looks like a scimitar or something, which was kind of goofy. Rogues don't have a fast melee attack like the warriors do, although they're the sorcerer's melee attacks are significantly slower. Sell the phasing, sell the flash. Got a pretty high hit percentage.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
We won't be doing as much damage as the warrior, though. That's the thing about having strength, is that it adds to your melee damage. Scroll of Identify. I don't know if I've bought one before. Although honestly, I don't remember if she's had one before, but you can buy these and it does exactly what Kane does, but you can carry it with you. And it costs the same, so, you know, it's like, why not? You can use the items sooner. snake staff, staff of fireball. Okay. I know that was a lot of time in town. Oh yeah, and then the magic rags. Whoops. Yeah, the rogue looks kind of goofy when she swings with a melee weapon. Well, we could try seeing if the flail or the saber is better. Or sabery. Yeah, but we've got to see what the sabery does. No, that's dumb. I'm sorry I even looked. We have a little bit left to finish on level 6, but I don't think it's that much more. Okay, save the game. Yeah, let's see how our sword and shield does. Not too bad, actually. Yeah, the warrior would be attacking like 50% fast. Holy moly. A unique broad axe? Okay, I swear I'm not cheating. This is just insane, though. I mean, can we carry it? No. No. Wow. That's amazing. All kinds of cool stuff.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Ah, Stone Cleaver. I actually don't remember what that does. Oh, and a Helm of Brilliance, plus 13 to magic. We might be keeping that for reading classes. Topaz Rags, resist all. That's nice, actually. In a pinch, you know, if we were desperately needing some resistance, that might be nice to have. Oh, and the Flail of Accuracy, plus 14 to Dexterity. Yeah, again, warriors might like that. But what does Stone Cleaver do? Hit points plus 30, chance to hit plus 20%, 50% extra damage. So I don't know if that applies to the weapon itself, or if that's just to the, or that's to your overall damage. Because if it's to your overall damage, that would be insane if you were a warrior. You would be able to do a crap ton of damage that way. And 40% resist lightning is amazing too. That's a pretty cool axe, I gotta say. 50. We need 9 more strength to use it. So, yeah, I'm just gonna sell that one.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Sell our Stone Cleaver. Sell the flail. Keep our bow. We don't want to sell that. Oh yeah, and the helm. And the rags. More stuff to keep. Red Robe of the Mind. So the robe adds 10 to magic, for reading glasses. However, the rags does resist all 12. So holding on to both actually is still useful. The Helm of Brilliance that are so reading glasses in the form of a helmet. Another pile of gold. Skull cap. Honestly, I might just sell this skull cap. It's not really doing that much for us. The AC is less impressive than it used to be. And another pile of gold.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Oh. Whatever. I don't think it's necessary to go to the witch. And actually, there are strategies for rogue and sorcerer where you use Stone Curse on enemies. Because Stone Curse reduces their AC to 0, you can still effectively hit them. There's nothing in this. Wait a second. There it is. There's a potion. I knew there was something back here. Man, 3 unique items in this game so far, and we're only on level 6. Not including the quest rewards that we've got. That's nuts. Alright, come here, Bone Gnashers. Yeah, you see the familiar's lightning attack there. It's not that powerful, but it's annoying. Oh, a little too many monsters. Let's go back to the door. And you see that I'm standing and swinging. You can use the shift key when you're in using melee weapons as well. It's not just for the bow. So, like this, you can just start attacking the square, and as soon as they move into it, you can land hits on them. And there's...
I can't carry anymore.
There's that hard leather armor. Yeah, the sword is less effective on skeletons. Undead enemies take 50% damage from swords, but they take 50% extra damage from melee from blunt weapons, is what I meant to say. Yeah, that fast block is something. Yeah, don't surround me, I don't like that. Oh, unique group. Okay, now they're trying to surround me, and I don't like that. I think that guy's immune to fire. Bile Froth, the Pitmaster. I can get some of his minions anyway. Bile Froth. It's hard to say.
I have no room.
falls to our melee onslaught. Wasn't as tough as I was expecting. I was actually getting a little worried for a moment.
Now where would I put this?
What? Why do they keep trying to go behind me? It's annoying. The hard leather armor. Oh, that's exactly the same. Normally that would be better than just normal leather armor, but apparently not. But yeah, I'm getting a little tired of this melee stuff. Let's play seriously again. I know I said I'd do the rest of the level, but I don't want to. I really don't want to do that, honestly. This episode's kind of gone on a little long. Little room. Much deadlier with a bow. Our attacks are very fast when we're wielding a bow. So that's one of those hidden aspects of the game where, you know, you're not required to use a bow as a rogue, but generally it's a bad idea to not use a bow because you're missing out on a great attack speed. Short bow. I don't care about a short bow. Oh, lots of overlords. Hi, guys.
Now where would I put this?
Just like shooting fish in a barrel. Oh, yeah. So you know what? We know Guardian now. It takes 37 mana. I can demonstrate Guardian for you. You can also, in addition to using it to be defensive, you can use it to shoot around corners. Well, that was kind of a crummy cast of it, but you get the idea. Although, at our current level, I think that firewall was not placed correctly. I should have had it closer, a square. Or that's what I was wanting and did not achieve. Staff charged bolts. Yeah, this room had a ton of overlords in it. Hey, a scroll of mana shield. That's an excellent drop. And a book of charged bolt. Staff and then a book. Yeah, skull cap is garbage. We can probably stop picking up regular items at this point and just focus on magic items. I would, however, include staves in that category as magic items. They are generally worth quite a bit. Walked right by a chest. that everything? I do believe. Oh, not that way. So that goes to the Chamber of Bone. I think this is the one that goes down to level 6. Or level 7, rather. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I did not pick up another Scroll of Town portal. Well, that's just silly. So this long episode is going to be even longer because I gotta walk back to town. However, on the other side of it, for next episode, I'm not gonna make you sit through walking all the way back to the stairs. So, let's see, what else can I tell you about the game that might be interesting? I'm kind of drawing a blank right now. Like I said, the Warriors have a really powerful early game, but they kind of get screwed over in the late game. Despite my handy reference material here, where is the stairs back to town? Yeah, despite my Prima's strategy guide for this game, you know, it was suggesting that Warriors would have the easiest time with the final boss battle with Diablo, but and that Sorcerers would have the hardest time, but I had the opposite experience. I had a really easy time with the Sorcerer, and I had a tough time with the Rogue, and a somewhat less tough time with the Warrior. So, but also that first time with the Rogue was my first time playing the game. So, you know, there is that.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Small axe. Damages target's armor. So, I mean, that's kind of a nifty attribute, but it's not that big of a deal. Maybe? I don't know. But, I mean, this shield was fun to play with, but I'm gonna sell it. We really don't need it.
Well, what can I do for you?
And the gold sword. Man, we're just raking in the gold now. 2 more piles. And plus I still have to sell these magic items to Adria. Okay, I might have to start buying mana potions. You know what, I'll drink this full mana potion. Just for now. I'll put a couple of those back in the backpack. Just for backup, and then buy some mana potions. Oh yeah, what does Griswold have for sale?
Well, what can I do for you?
It's been a while since we looked. Yeah, resist all 10. That's nice. Yeah. Nothing extraordinary.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Charge bolt. And charge bolt. Buy some mana potions. Okay. And what else does she have? Another scroll of mana shield. 2 scrolls of mana. 3 scrolls of mana shield. Wow. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go grab some more money. Wow. 3 scrolls of mana shield. I mean, 1,200 each is, you know, kind of expensive, but, you know, if you make good use of it, it's worth it, in my opinion. And we're not really spending our money anyway. However, as we level up, we get access to more powerful item attributes as well. It's not just a question of like when you're lower level, the prefixes and suffixes that are available for random item generation. You know, there's certain prefixes and suffixes, you know, that require certain levels. So you'll tend to find better stuff both in the dungeon and in town.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
So we'll buy those 3 of mana shield. Yeah, it's kind of annoying when you buy something, it returns you to the start of the menu. Okay. Now we're rocking 3 scrolls of mana shield. So I might actually keep those with the town portal scrolls. Just as an aid in remembering. Yeah, I didn't pick up another one. Oh, okay, I guess that's our last town portal scroll. Alright, well, it's been a fun episode. Found lots of great loot. It's been a long episode, too. Hopefully that wasn't too inconvenient for how long it was, but hopefully you guys had a good time, too. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.